Teemu, thanks for joining me here at Cinema City. We're going to look through your most memorable moments with the football club. You signed in 2018. You had a good time at Bromby, 3 successful years, scored plenty of goals. Why Norwich?
It was a big decision for me at the time, and there were some clubs where I could go, but not really something I was really interested in doing. And then I got a call from my agent that Norwich is interested. First reaction was like, Championship? Nah, that's not me. That's not me. But then he said, like, at least listen to what they have to say. And then I spoke with Stuart and with Daniel Farke. And after speaking with them, especially after Daniel, like how he explained the way Norwich is playing under him, and because I thought it's gonna be Championship, I thought it's just long balls. Fighting, that's
more suited for this type of centre forward.
Yeah, so it's not my style of football. But after having that conversation, started feeling like it could be something that I'm interested. Spoke to my wife, and she was actually really
keen.
Yeah, she was supportive. Like, yeah, maybe you should do it. Like, then we came here just to see the facilities, talk with Daniel again, and see how it is, and just. I was still thinking going back home after that trip, but I stayed here. So it was, one of probably the best decisions I've done in my career.
Because you've had a great 5 years.
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic 5 years.
So it's been a great decision to come here, and I'm really happy I did it.
Right, should we crack on with the first game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Is it Millwall at home?
Millwall
at home. I think quite a memorable game. I mean, I don't get down to Carrow Road as often as I would like. I think I was driving back from somewhere, and I think the game was on, and they kept on going back to and we're heading back to Carrow. There's been another goal. Talking of beginnings, not the best one for the team with Millwall scoring early doors there.
I don't know what I'm doing there, defending in our own box.
Don't blame yourself. Always blame a defender. Defenders, it's their fault. They're there to defend. That's a great side foot. You made a good run to the near post. Who pulled the ball back?
Steve, yeah. I had a good connection with him, especially the first season.
Yeah.
He was such a key part of our game, having that number 10 player. Such a good guy as well. Miss him as well. There's been he did gave cute assist as well. It's always.
Is that just make good contact? Because he's put a great ball in, the pace is on the ball, you made a good run to the near post.
Yeah, and it was a good hit. It got quite a lot of power on it.
Sounds simple, doesn't it?
Yeah. I did think I will miss this one.
Did you like taking penalties?
When I was younger, I never took until I was 20. Yeah. In Brentford times, then I started taking it. It was like. That was my first penalty in Norwich as well, so it was I was not 100% sure, but I kind of grew on it. I remember talking in Brentford, talking with Daniel Ake about penalties, because he used to take for Denmark. He just said, it doesn't matter if you miss every now and then. For me, before, that was the big part. If I miss a penalty, that.
Oh, I hated them. Oh, that's a great strike.
Yeah, he did some.
I mean, that is a great strike.
Shot, yeah.
So you've just gone 2-1 up.
Yeah.
Once again, it's those defenders again. Where are they? I mean, it's a good finish, to be fair. It is a good finish. Little 1-2 there. That's a good finish as well.
Good goal as well, yeah.
So all of a sudden you've gone from 2-1 up, great reaction.
I know.
Carrow Road was buzzing, to 3-2 down, to Millwall.
And I do think this is really late on the game already, close to 90 minutes now.
Yeah, you've made the sub now. Jordan Rhodes has come on, hasn't he?
Yeah, Rhodesy.
Did you enjoy playing up front with him?
Yeah, I did. Normally, because with the Farke, we played with one on top normally. So when he came on, I could have moved to some other position as well. But he made such a good, many important goals. Even he didn't start so much that he probably expected coming here, and such a good guy, probably one of the best.
Nice chap, isn't he?
One of the nicest guys in football I ever met.
So we're in the dying seconds now, aren't we?
Yeah. And the fact about this goal, it's so late, so probably many teams would have just kicked it long, start fighting for it.
But you're patient.
We basically
you just wait for that opportunity. Is that an assist from the defender?
Yeah, he kind of like, I remember.
He sort of plays it onto your foot, doesn't he?
I know, he just end up perfect. Like.
The thing is, it's hard to explain when you tell people the feeling you get when you hear the noise the ball makes when it hits the back of the net, or you see it cross the white line for a goal. You can't. If you could sell that, because that's the best feeling ever.
It is. That's the best feeling in football for sure.
That's a great two-touch finish. Great two-touch finish.
A bit of luck there, but
in front of the Barclay end as well. That's a great ball in the way of the pass. 4-3. What a game! You won promotion at Blackburn, but you had to wait until you went to Villa Park to win the league, and you got a special moment for yourself where you won the Golden Boot as well, Teemu. A special day.
Yeah, it was for sure. It was. We won the promotion before, but we still had to go there. If we win, we are the champions for sure. And then it was a great feeling to get that.
What a ball that is.
Yeah, we did play some really good football.
It looks a simple goal, but it's a great goal.
Yeah.
The pass into O'Neill, the weight's perfect. He can put it to the near post. You've made a great run across. Is that Kenny putting the ball in? Great pull back you've got across the defender. And people say, it's a simple goal, but it's just the whole move.
I know, it was a good.
Two great passes, and you're there at the end of it to do what you do, finish it off.
It was a great team goal, yeah. It was a good, really good party. I enjoyed the ones with when we went to with the fans in the city,
with the open top burst and civic reception.
That was nice. Yeah. I'd never experienced anything like that. So and then the bus drive around the city, seeing the fans.
I mean, we sort of had a taste of that in 2004 sort of thing. I think we won it in Sunderland, but we never got the trophy. I think we got promoted at Watford and won the league at Sunderland. But it's like the culmination of a lot of hard work and dedication and sacrifices. Yeah. And it's just great to see the lads celebrating. I
think my dad, he's like have all my trophies and he's kind of collecting them, so it's nice for him that he can show it to his friends as well.
Well, fast forward to the 2019-2020 season in the Premier League. You'd scored at Anfield, you'd got off to a good start personally. Newcastle at home, a game that many people thought, with what was happening up at Newcastle, a game that gave you a great chance of getting off to a winning start at home. And I'm pleased to say I was at this game, team. I didn't get to many of the games, but Newcastle was one I managed to get to, and I was thoroughly delighted that I did.
Yeah, if I need to pick the best game for me in Norwich,
this one,
I would probably pick.
I won't ask why. Why. It's a great volley, mate.
I think this,
because you've watched it the whole way, and it's dropping down from quite a height, to be fair. To have the control like that.
I remember yelling. I think it's Ben Godfrey there. I think he was going at it as well, and I'm going. Mine. I don't even remember why I'm yelling.
It's a great strike. It is a great strike. Is that one of your
That's
best
probably
goals?
The best.
Yeah.
I had other volley against Newcastle away as well, and that was with the left.
To make it 1-1.
Yeah.
See, I like that one through the defender's legs. Keeper don't see it.
That's something I do in training often, but
practice that.
Yeah, but they know here, so they all
close
their legs. So it's hard to score in trainings because all of them know I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for it.
I mean, it is one guy. You just pulled slightly to the left of the centre half. He's not gone with you. I mean, that's because when I've seen you play for Norwich, for Finland, you just love that little bit of a movement away from the centre half. Yeah, goalkeeper don't see them.
He can, if it goes through, he can't basically do anything there. So.
How many hat-tricks have you scored before this?
In my career?
In your career?
I did do a couple in Bromby and one in Helsinki, like not many.
Yeah, it's a good run. Take it off him. Nice finish, nice finish. Good moment.
Yeah, one of the best ones for sure.
Where's the ball? Dad got it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you get it signed?
I did, yeah. But yeah, scoring hat-trick in the Premier League, it's... coming here, it was not like... Before coming here, I never even dreamed of playing in the Premier League, basically, because it felt like so far away being in Denmark.
Obviously, you would have watched it when you played for other clubs and knew how big the Premier League was.
Then, obviously, coming to Norwich, then get the chance to play in the Prem. It's not something you dream straight away, like, oh, I'm going to score a hat-trick in my one of my first games, and then it happens. It's,
I'm going to score a hat-trick after I've scored at Anfield, by the way, against Van Dijk. So here we go, Man City. Once again, I was at the game, and in my 7 years of playing for the club, Teemu, I don't think I've ever experienced an atmosphere quite like this. You got the champions coming to Carrow Road. You get off to a flying start with Kenny's header, great ball in. Because that's not an easy chance.
No, not at all. And, I think he's such a good in set piece. He hasn't scored so many, but he has that timing and everything.
Yeah. And it is all about timing, isn't it? Because it's one of those, the pace is on the ball. Oh, the pace is on the ball. It's a fantastic header, to be fair, isn't it? It is a fantastic header. That's a great ball as well. Like, you know, when people say, oh yeah, you've put it on the plate for someone. You've put it on the plate, and he's got a knife and fork as well with it.
Yeah, I was more happy with the pass than my goal in this one.
Were you with the assist? Were you?
Because I think that was one of the best assists I ever gave.
I mean, it's a really good counter-attacking move, isn't it? You've had a little look, weight of the passes, perfection. Todd at the back stick. Once again, it's one of those. I'm not missing that.
No.
You see teams, they've beaten Man City, but they've done it in a different way, sort of thing. They get men behind the ball.
Yeah.
Aguero, good header. Yeah, but you went toe-to-toe with them.
I know, we tried,
You played them at their own game, sort of thing. You squeezed up, you put them under pressure.
Yeah, and then obviously I remember how many minutes we had to go back and just defend.
But you know you're going to have periods against Man City when you're going to have to do that.
Because I remember them bringing De Bruyne on for last 20 or 30 minutes. And
he didn't start, did he?
No.
See, I would have hit that. I'd have panicked and I hit it first time.
It was the first touch was not good enough, so I had to take one more.
So what was it between? Did you just click like that?
Yeah, just clicked. Obviously, I can speak Spanish, so we had that
connection.
Yeah, we could speak. Because when he came, his English was not that good.
Yeah.
So I was kind of trying to help him as well, and we could speak a bit more with him than he could with other guys. Since he started playing, and
because when people ask you that question, they've asked it to me when I came in with Craig Bellamy, and Craig, we had the Welsh connection. Craig was more Miss Sundays than he was mine.
Yeah, but it was it just clicked from the beginning with them. Yeah, it's.
And what a click!
Yeah,
what a click!
But he's such a good player.
Is this Rodri?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's 3-2, and it's
3-2. Yeah, that
was that quite late on.
Yeah,
a few minutes to go.
Yeah, but I remember the last minute just
hanging on, sort of thing. Take it to the corner. Because I can remember Guardiola, I mean, he gave you so much credit because the way you'd approached the game. You hadn't been defensive, you'd attacked, you'd sort of played them and beat them at their own game. Would you say that is up there with the best win?
Yeah, best win in
for
my
you
career. Yeah.
and as a Norwich player?
Yeah, no one expects us to get anything and then to beat them and play well. So I would count that as the best win I ever.
I'd say because I remember I came up to Coney a few weeks after that to present Adam Ider with his debut shirt, and Stuart said, "Oh, because there's 4 of us," and Stuart said, "Oh, would you mind saying a few words?" And I'm like, "Don't ask me, don't ask me." And I said, "Yeah, of course I will, of course I will." And I just said, "Lads, listen, what you did the other week against Man City, you put so many smiles on so many faces. You know, the atmosphere was unbelievable." So we're going into a game now, Spurs at Carrow Road. I think it was just after Christmas. Massively controversial moment here that involved yourself, Teemu, and I'm sure we'll see it in a bit.
It felt like we should have got more out of this game.
Yeah. Felt cheated?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Obviously, when you see how close it is.
Yeah. And when they draw those lines.
Yeah, the lines, and everything. So
I think this is the offside goal that wasn't offside. I mean, it's a great ball. You have a great touch on your chest. Good finish, under pressure. Away you go. Relief, joy, everything.
I think I had a couple of games without goals as well in this moment. So it was like important to get that goal.
It's, honestly, how is that offside? Your shoulder. You can't score. Well, I suppose you can score. It's just, I'm so glad, Teemu, that VAR wasn't, because I was born offside. So honestly, they would have taken so many. I'd rather human error all day long than you have to wait.
I agree.
5 minutes until, well, can I celebrate now?
I know, I think.
Because you've gone from such a high to such a low thinking.
Because I do think the players do mistakes as well. And and the refs, they can do mistakes. Of course, you're angry at them, but it's part of the game.
Robbed. Absolutely robbed.
Yeah, I do feel that it was a goal. So
that was a good goal.
Should have 89 now.
Yeah. It'd have been closer. But and it was a strange season, Teemu, with everything that happened with COVID, the season coming to an abrupt sort of end and restarting. What was that like? Because you were training on your own, you couldn't sort of train as a group.
Yeah, it was obviously weird for whoever. The world was.
It wasn't just Norwich.
It was a strange place at the moment, and I was remember. We got programmed, like we didn't know when we would come back. First it was like 2 weeks and 1 month. I don't remember how long we were like on our own, but just doing runs on your own. Yeah. Going to park to play with the ball and stuff like that. Just keeping yourself fit to know that we're coming back eventually, but not knowing when. So it was kind of hard times as a footballer, and then when we find out, I think it was still quite close point-wise. Like we still have a chance to stay in this league. There was 8 or 9 games to go, and then obviously to lose first, and then it's tough.
I think Southampton might have been down there as well.
I think if we won, we could have been like quite close to them, and then lose that game, and then lose the next one, and it was I think we never kind of. I don't know what happened. Like we just couldn't get that win to get the confidence. It was a hard time for me personally and as a team, but for us.
So relegation from the Premier League, back in the Championship with basically the same squad. I think you were everybody's favourites to go up. I mean, some of the football that you played in this season probably topped what you played the last season you played in the Championship. And I mean, this game against Huddersfield, it was just, once again, I think it was behind closed doors, absolutely ridiculous.
No, it's
magnificent send.
Like I think we were like more dominant in this season than The one.
Yeah. Was that quite early doors?
I think it was like really early.
How good is it feeling is that?
That's the best feeling to go get a goal straight.
It just takes all the pressure off you, I think.
I know, yeah. This thing, yeah. If you score a goal, you
can relax then, can't you? I've done my job.
Happy for today.
There you go. What finish? Boom.
That's an Emmy pass again.
See the timing of your runs, and you take centre halves into uncomfortable areas where they don't really want to go, so they're out their comfort zone.
Whenever Emmy gets the ball, I know I can start.
He's looking for you,
He's looking for me, like.
Is that Emmy's first thought then?
I think it is. Like when we were playing, he's like, "Where am I?" Like.
I tell you what, you've done well there as well. You can sort of sense the defender. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. You've had a great touch at your feet. Great finish. Absolute great finish. And you've repaid him.
Yeah.
You've repaid him. You've assisted.
It's not the best pass behind, but.
Inside of the post, no chance for the keeper.
Yeah, some great goals in this game, like. But yeah, this season Todd was so good as well.
97 points.
97, yeah, I think we could have had a chance to get 100 in the end, but
just nice weather. Great to watch.
I know. Yeah, this is probably the best.
Did you always go the same way, or did you vary it?
I changed.
To be fair, that's because the keeper's gone the right way as well.
Make my mind before, like, where I'm going to shoot this.
You did you? You never changed your mind as you're running up.
No.
That's fatal, I reckon, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, the keeper's gone the right way, to be fair, and that's... You had no margin for error there, Teemu, did you?
Such a good guy.
Good guy, yeah, good round the dressing room.
Yeah, to have him around and kind of him as well. I knew like
he was going to be on the bench.
Yeah, like I'm the first rank, but he like never complained, never did anything.
Just got his head down, worked hard,
and scored some important goals as well.
So back in the Premier League, looking forward to scoring goals against top defenders, against top teams. Had a bit of a sticky start to the season, no wins in 10 I think it was, and then went to Brentford's new stadium and managed to get your first win of the season.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, it was a tough start for the season, and yeah, if 10 without the win.
I think I was looking yesterday.
Yeah.
I think it was.
So it was it was not easy, like, because the last time at least the start was good.
Yeah.
Like felt like we really deserved to
got
be
off
here.
running sort of thing, even though you went to Liverpool and as you say, the wins against Man City
and then not get that run going, and then finally start here, and obviously Farke is such a huge part of my Norwich career. Like I played my best football under him on my whole career. I've been like, that's the manager who got the best out of me. So obviously it was a sad thing after the game to see him leaving. I remember there was some fan going at me when I was collecting the ball.
Was there? Yeah.
He was like, I think he was a father with his sons, and he was yelling all sorts of stuff to me. So I just smiled back a bit after scoring. But yeah, like I said, it was a sad time for everyone in the team to see Daniel leave. But it was great. Like how many? 3.5 seasons with Daniel here. So.
You had some good times. You had some great times.
You
had some great times. But Old Trafford, Manchester United, the Theatre of Dreams, they call it. And you gave them a proper good game.
First season, I didn't play there. I was injured.
Oh, you didn't play? That's your first time playing at Old Trafford.
Ever in Old Trafford. So that was like really looking forward to it.
Can't give him those sort of chances, can you?
No. I'm a more messy guy anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, they go 2-0 up, didn't they?
Yeah, they went 2-0.
To be fair, he can lead. I remember the goal he scored against Wales in the semi-final of the European Championships in France. Oh, broke our hearts. Just leapt like a salmon.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where you put it on the plate again. There you go. Great ball.
Yeah, I think that gave us kind of confidence
Yeah.
for second half. And then
It
it's a
is-
good goal as well.
It is a great ball.
There's such a good pass from Dowley as well.
Oh, it's a great ball, yeah. Inside of the post.
I think this one was weight of VAR again. Like,
Did you think you were offside then?
I was.
Because they always check them,
Yeah,
don't they?
I was quite confident, but it took so long before they like finally gave it. So, but I remember De Gea after the game was like praising the finish. So I was like, oh, nice.
We'll see.
Yeah,
But that's nice, isn't it?
yeah,
Because I don't think a goalkeeper ever sort of come and said, oh, well done for me
yeah.
for scoring against. I actually scored my first ever goal against Man U when I was at Watford when I was a young 18-year-old.
But yeah, obviously, we wanted to prove anyway ourselves, like, even if I don't if there was a chance or not, but like to play against Man United, keep
Yeah.
a goal. If you get, it was probably like if we would have won, then would have like
Maybe had a
still
kept your
chance
hopes alive.
kind of thing. Yeah, but obviously going down again, it was tough one. Like for myself to score
11
two
goals
times
again.
more than 10 goals.
Yeah,
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 I was like
yeah,
quite happy
yeah.
with my. I was more happy with this season
Were you?
than the first, because I think in the first one I was done in January. Like didn't score after January.
Because as I say, you got to a great
I
start
get- yeah,
with your
I was
4
in-
in 2, 6 in
Yeah,
5.
I think it was 11 by January, and
Was
then I
it?
didn't score any more goals in the
Right.
last 15
Right.
games.
So Deepdale, Preston away, David Wagner's first game in charge. I think it's fair to say, got off to a flyer.
Oh yeah, it was a great start. Obviously, it's never easy to come as a manager in the middle of the season. So, he gave that fresh start, and I think he gave that belief.
Yeah.
To have this game, and then the next game was Coventry away, and then I think we scored 8 in 2 games.
2 away games.
So it was like.
Could you put that any more in the corner? That's a great finish.
Yeah, it was a good.
That's a great finish.
End up coming for me from Gabby there, but yeah.
Because to go to Preston and score 4,
Yeah,
because they didn't concede a goal in their first 7 games.
it's a really defensive team, but then it's not easy to come as a new manager between the in middle of the
No, it's
season,
not,
but
no.
I think he came really well. Like he keep it quite simple in the beginning. Like we want this, that, and that,
Yeah.
like reaction, and that's what he got.
I remember, and I'm going back a few years when they won promotion at Huddersfield,
Yeah,
and they were such a good side to watch. It's that run. It's that run.
yeah.
There you go. Thank you very much. There's that run you love.
Yeah,
That ball in front of you.
yeah. These first couple of games, I felt like
You were getting those chances.
Like many.
They were playing to your strengths, sort of thing.
Yeah, but I think after that again, it's not been after those 2 games. That hasn't been same. Like
Yeah.
we haven't been able to play on that level we did on those games. Like
You've not kicked on as maybe you would have hoped, having had those 2 great
Because I
results,
remember
sort of
after
thing.
those games, I really enjoy football again.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there's been times really haven't enjoyed
been hard
football
work.
like last year. I want to do my best. I'm trying, but it's not working.
Yeah.
And after the game, I feel like I really don't like football. But then after these 2 games, I remember saying to my wife as well,
I'm enjoying it again.
yeah, I like it again. It's nice. So yeah, but yeah, after that it's been again. So that's something as well. Wherever I go, I really want to enjoy
But it's
my
like,
last years of football.
As forwards,
Yeah,
if you're spending a lot of the game without getting a touch, without getting opportunities, it can be hard work.
yeah,
But you've had a great 5 years here.
amazing.
Unbelievable 5 years.
Yeah, coming here, did not expect
Yeah.
this to go like it went. Obviously, it was like it's not easy to come in England from like Denmark, not knowing, but then to have this experiences, those trophies, all the wins, and to make so many memories. I have
All the
done
goals.
here, all the goals. I've obviously my kids growing up here. The older one's 5 now, going to school. She has friends. My younger one is born here, so it's it's something. Like Norwich will always have a special place.
Absolutely.
In my heart, obviously. Like we'll end up living in Finland, but that's the place I will probably for sure come and watch.
It's a special place too.
It is.
There's so many others that have played for the club, that have settled here.
Yeah.
It's a special club. It's a special city. It's a great county. I've settled here. I'm 54 now. I won't live anywhere else. It's hard to beat, I think. Yeah. It's hard to beat.
Yeah, obviously I miss Finland so much.
Of course you do. It's your home.
Yeah, it's my home. Like that's something I can't wait to live in Finland, back home.
I mean, you just said there, Teemu, that Norwich will always have a special place in your heart. I think I can speak for thousands of people that you will always have a special part in not just in Norwich but in Norfolk. What you've done in the last 5 years, because I know how hard it is to score goals. You know, it's the hardest thing to do in the game. You've come here and you've absolutely smashed it. You know, I think this is the only first time I've probably sat down and had a proper chat with you. It's been great. As soon as the club asked me a couple of weeks ago, will you sit down and have an interview with Teemu, they didn't have to ask me twice. Do you know what I mean? It's been great watching you. I think the goals that you've scored and just the way you've conducted yourself, you're down to earth, you're a gentleman. 5 years, mate, you've been absolutely fantastic, not just for the football club, but for Norwich as a city.
Yeah, thank you. It's been the best 5 years in my life, obviously. Yeah, that's the like I said earlier, living here with the family, it's the best place probably you can live in UK with the kids, like then growing up, and to be part of this team, to be part of that players we have had, like that's the best thing for me, like the teammates and
the friends you've made,
the friends I made, and then whoever is part of the football club, like who's working there, the fans as well, like seeing old woman on her 70s, 80s who have had the season tickets for 50 years. That's something I can't even like explain, like talking to them and see how much this club means to some people. It's obviously, hopefully we can. This season hasn't been the best, but yeah, the memories will last forever, and so happy I did that decision.
I've got to say, this is easy for me to say. You are the GOAT, my friend. You are the GOAT.
Thank you.
Top man. Top man. Top man.